rise up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a hurricane.
What's up, Domino community? Welcome back to the awesome Screenlink behind the scenes. Sorry for the break, that was just quite a bit of demotivation. I've not been quite so into building lately. Anyway, in these two builds, I'm going to be doing an aster, which is sort of like it's sort of like a light purple daisy type thing that blooms a lot in the UK at this time of year. And then we'll also get onto some fireworks for Guy Fawkes Night, of course. So starting off here, you'll see that I spent a while experimenting with how to do the pollen for the centre of the aster, really, because I wanted it to be. Well, my original plan was to have all the petals go out from the inside, except for the lead-in line. I eventually changed up the idea and just had this field with then the lines circling around, toppling them inwards. You'll see in the eventual fall down that, well, didn't really go to plan in the fall down. But what I also did, because, well, I don't have, like, bajillion lilac dominoes, so I ended up, well, using a few lavender and interchanging them with the lilac, which gives a cool effect. I wouldn't say it looks too fake at all, or anything. But, well, there's not really that much to say for this one. It's fairly self-explanatory, it's pretty much just fields. So I basically think we can move on to the next one at this point. So, for the next scene, as I had said before, it's going to be, well, sort of themed around the idea of fireworks and Guy Fawkes Night, because that is still in autumn, we can't forget. Because I think a lot of people's first association with autumn is just, well, the colours of the changing leaves, etc. But I thought this would be another quite interesting thing to add in. So I started out by laying out, well, there's 6 colours in this. Well, apart from, like, the black for the tricks around. But I use that to, well, write out 5th of Nov, because, well, I didn't really have space to write out the whole word exactly, but I think it's just a nice centrepiece to what I'm then building now, which is a load of these domino fireworks. These aren't necessarily the most known trick, and it's possibly because they're not terribly reliable. This is quite a rare trick for me to be doing. I only really thought of doing this because, well, it's what the trick's called, so, well, I think it's fitting for a fireworks-themed event like Bonfire Night. So I was laying those around in quite a complicated pattern, and this meant that, well, again, as I say, it's not the most reliable, you'll see that. I think the effect still is quite nice because the concept is that it reveals another colour inside. You might be able to see from the time-lapse. I've used the same 6 colours as there are in the wording, and then have black around. We only really need clear lines to connect them up and not anything crazy. I possibly would have preferred black because then it would have looked like one big night sky. Because originally I did have some concept of maybe they're just like big fireworks that we lay out on this black mat, for example, like just have a sprawling firework spiral type thing. I ended up going with this much more simplistic thing. But yeah, that again marks the end of this scene. I think the reason why I've been struggling to think about these behind the scenes videos is just because there's not that much content to go into. As I say, let me know if you're still enjoying these. But I guess I will still see you in the next episode, if that does come around.